you see, I ain't cheating. Something happened. We all think it. Well, maybe y'all didn't see it, but I did. And here we are. I know my man that got deactivated. The man hated on me. They didn't want him to be activated. They didn't want him wreaking havoc.
Welcome back to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. It's the Cowboys with the football as we resume play in the second quarter. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Hey, what up, though? They just cheated me. My boy got activated, and they just kicked me out the game, and I had to start a new one.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to...
He did.
Giants have it. It's picked up.
That's what
and
y'all
they will
used to
set
see.
up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time, but ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around.
She's going crazy. Having a good time.
They do call you crazy? What happened? It was all nice and neat.
3, 4, time to pass on that ass.
He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Jones, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. The 20, and all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Hands off him.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Throwing Jones. Touchdown Giants. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
That's the
Scoring
straw.
summary,
That's the
3-play
straw.
drive.
No.
And it was polished off
Just like that.
by a Giants
Like
touchdown.
that. No. Like,
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And one.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Lorenzo Carter, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Azeez Ojulari in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. And quickly they get to the line. They go play action here on 1st down. That'll be caught. It's Tony. Touchdown, Giants. Kadarius Toney hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Short kick,
one of the up middle.
Hit him in the middle.
And they got it up past the
I didn't
35,
see no punches.
so pretty good starting field position. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Meanwhile, Dak's throw complete here, pulled in by Howard.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Throwing again on second down. Prescott. And a quick throw here that's complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. First down, Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Taylor Muse with it. And the Giants are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Paris Campbell now on the return. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Catch made here by Campbell. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position. 2nd and 5 now. Jones. Here's Tony on the quick slant. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line. Running left, it's Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Jones. That's complete to Tony. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. He was brought down by Foyesade Aluakan. On 2nd and 9, Jones.
Get Moss, boy. You better get him doubled up.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line. Now they'll try the jet sweep here. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Jones. Open man, he's got him. It's Tony.
What's y'all doing?
Touchdown. Kadarius Toney with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year.
And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
There's still plenty of time to keep.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Yeah, they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Finds a seam inside the 40. And down right around the 37. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw taken in by Cooper here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Off the play fake, Prescott. On the move to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Prescott on 3rd and 2. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Not much there, only a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And he's got it. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Leonard Williams able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Williams. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Javonte Williams. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And he's got it as the score is now 31-7.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown.
Like Javonte Williams.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
You better go out humbly.
Oh, the Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboy football. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
A first down throw for Prescott. Dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
What? That's all he needed.
Prescott now. And Prescott, his third interception. Picked up by Keon Crossing. That interception, maybe the exclamation mark on what.
Disrespect out here. That boy 11 for 11. We ran 11 times. It's time to run again.
Really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, it's an exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
They'll roll him out right. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side.
Why they doing all that?
Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
That's some good, hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Steps away. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Prescott looks to throw on first. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll bring up a 2nd down. To the air again, Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And now they're in the hurry up. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big connection on that one. 33 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Looking middle, and that's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott, and it's caught.
Oh, yeah, he
Touchdown,
routed me up.
Cowboys. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it.
You better get down there.
It's complete, and he will not make it to the goal line. The defense holds him here. And this is still a 3-score game as the lead remains 18. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. And New York set to take.
I threw a that. Oh, I threw a pick, man. Come on. 13. That's 14. 13. Time to pass. It's time to daddy no
field. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. That'll be caught by Tony. The Giants going to go ahead and use the 1st of their timeouts. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Jones looking for Campbell downfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Harris Campbell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27.
He's trying to run. I'll be back.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly
Good
defensively,
game, valiant
stuff that they
effort
can look
by
at on
boys,
film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Giants, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on Washington. Meanwhile, for Dallas, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
It's in your face, I think. He's coming back. Yep. Go on and get that in your ship. What's poppin'?
Bro, just kill it. I hate crickets. What you mean, ow? It's moving! That's not no cricket. That's not no cricket. Clear, don't go back in the house. No. I'm standing over here so this can go. What the heck is that?
Boy, get your dang bike and bring it in here. Or go outside, whatever you gonna do.
We out.
What are you doing? What do you think you doing? You ain't ride no bike. You can't get on the bike. She said she gonna ride the bike.
Wait, I can get her on the scooter. She's on the scooter.
Don't let her fall, baby. She's on the scooter, man. She's the scooter, bro.
Wait, that's not a cricket. It's
Get up. Get up. Sandwich. For the love of man, gotta get that money, man. I gotta go in at 9 tomorrow. I gotta go in at 9 tomorrow. In the morning, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
Mom get off at 1:30, she said.
Huh?
Did she say tomorrow?
Yeah, because she got a doctor's appointment. I might be up. Shit, I'll still probably be up there by 1. New shipment of the cabinet. Oh, shit. Probably be in there all day. Get that money, son. Make that dough, my boy. Pop, pop. Pop, pop. Make the meat go pop. Gotta get that money.
Quiet. Quiet.
You gotta get that money, man.
You need your seat raised.
She said she getting on the bike. No.
What was that?
Come here, Mama. You need a...
I did it. Wait, I raised my feet. Okay, sorry, you can't go out there. Close the garage door.
What you got?
She's right here. Close the garage. It's okay. Oh, okay. It's not moving. It's okay.
Hey, Mama, what you doing? I'm going to get on the bike.
Okay. Okay. Who's gonna kill it? Not me. This is my brand new bike. What y'all talking about? Just kill it with the shoe. No. This ain't my shoes. I don't know if I can or not. Go away. It's your shoes. Yes, it is.
Lovey. No.
Okay, I don't. What happened?
You always want to be somebody's boss.
You the one gotta come back. Not Tig and not Liv. Love it.
Come back. Come on. Hold my hand.
Come on in here. What cargo?
Okay, I'm not running. I got her over here.
Woo.
Come here, girl.
Okay.
I want you a balloon.
Oh. Come here. Come here, baby.
Watch her, don't roll her over.
You see her chin on the bike. She probably had her chin on the bike.
You gonna break your leg.
You okay? And don't start showing that up either. Mommy.
I've never seen that.
Okay.
Well, if you want to stay in here, you stay in it. I'm going outside. No. I'm going outside.
Bye.
I thought you was just quiet.
Move back
Is there?
there. Gotta get there, man. Come here, baby.
Papa, can you raise my feet up?
I gotta get some flags.
Let me see it. I don't think you need it.
Come on. Flags?
Nah, I think you got the hook. Yeah, you can just pull it back.
When it moves, I'm going to freak out.
This right here?
Yep.
Don't freak out, man.
Come back.
There you go, baby.
Thank you.
Ain't raised too high. Look at all these streamers coming out.
Probably summer.
There has to be strings on here
Come on, Mama.
and strings on there.
Hey, stop all that. Come on. You don't want to go?
You gotta get that money, man.
You don't want to go?
Then let's just go this way.
Route them up.
I ain't over You don't want to get no
Today.
I ain't mad at you.
Good.
From FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Gotta get that money, man.
It's the Washington football team taking on the New York Giants.
Let them talk. Let them talk. What up, Tap?
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field.
Gotta get that
here
money,
in
man.
Landover. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the New York Giants. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
When I reviewed last week's game and saw the 4 touchdown passes that he threw, I thought about you during the Turkey Bowl last year.
Yeah,
you guys had the same stats, except he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award with his.
He got touchdowns. I got picks. I like going back watching the film with you, and we thought it was a good performance in person. Obviously was, but you thought even better on tape. It was really something to watch.
Yeah, what I loved was how he spread it around. A lot of people involved in the passing offense. 4 touchdown passes culminated it.
Throwing on first down. Nicholson. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
What up, though?
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. The numbers on the ground for Gibson a week ago. 17 carries, 83 yards, and a touchdown.
And well liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball.
Off the play fake. Nicholson.
The
middle complete to Samuel. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Gotta get good, man.
I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
What's up, bro? What you telling on?
Nicholson. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
I'm sick of this. Oh, Lamar, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short game.
Okay. That dude.
And his kick here is good.
I've been doing
stuff. It's 3-0 Washington.
I've been doing so much, you call me Dad Dude. Because I'm half dad and half doer.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The former number 6 overall pick in 2019, Daniel Jones, trots out to lead this New York Giants offense.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely you're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going at the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's got room.
Leave me alone. 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 Let me live.
He's into Washington territory before hitting the turf. 68 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Well, that didn't take long. One play. We're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Looking to throw. Jones. Tipped it. It's incomplete. But good hands here defensively. And 2nd down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Back to throw. Jones. That is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
There go Coach Mo.
Extra point attempt to follow here.
Oh, Lord.
And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score.
A lot is going on.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Short kick. One of the up middle taken down. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive.
Phoenix and Dallas tonight.
It's okay. You talking about wrapping around your face.
Scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed.
You about to make me get scored on.
Left side to start out, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards to pick up there. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And what I saw at Bill was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just match protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try to keep your quarterback upright.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
On 1st down, right back to Gibson. He drops shy of the 40 despite an excellent display of football.
Go ahead down, boy.
The tackle is made by Dory Jackson.
Get your ass down, boy.
6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Mommy, Daddy.
To throw on 2nd down, Nicholson. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
On 3rd down, Nicholson. This pass
You almost gave me that kick. Oh, and I heard that kneecap.
That was not an easy one to hold on
and
to.
I heard that kneecap.
Now it's Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
I thought you was trying to run up on me. You almost got cleaned up. It's a short story.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Man, y'all trying to hurt my boy.
So that one will...
Y'all didn't want me to run that back line. That's what it is.
It's all accepted. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
2nd and 5 now. Jones. Open man, he's got him. It's Tony for a Giant touchdown.
No.
Kadarius Toney with touchdown number 12 of the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
Them boys swag.
And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him, because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
And he will get into the end zone. So the lead stretches from 9 up to 11. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Give me that ball.
Pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
I want the rock.
Now we get another look at Washington on
offense. To y'all new shoes.
They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football.
See how they walking on
the trade expression 101.
Win
first down. Make
I
5, 6, 7 yards on first down. And make it 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks, because then the defense has the advantage.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. 7 yards the pick up there.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there. That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? second and manageable. Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down. And that's exactly what he did.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you couldn't forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Nicholson, he finds his man, complete. That's Beal. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as he'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw again.
You know you about to tell me that's what it was.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this from 37. And his kick is good. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose.
You got your shoes on backwards. What are we doing taking your training wheels?
On 1st down, Barkley. And he's got some space here.
You don't even know how to put your shoes on already. How you going to do that? You still fall with the training wheels on?
So far as his terrific season continues here.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage. And we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Sliding out of the pocket. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Glasses to the ceiling. That's how we ball.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, I could.
Back to throw. Jones rolling to his right. Open man right side is Tony. Now a timeout taken.
Glasses to
Perhaps
the
a
ceiling.
chance for one more
That's
play and
how
then
we
another
ball.
timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I told you it's always going to be smoke here. Don't try. Are you talking off the new?
Power game to try to get in. Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Why wouldn't I have forgotten? Oh.
Jones now. A final shot.
No!
Sack back at the 9-yard.
Why y'all hated on me, man?
Well, I know we hold off on the half
halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL.
Run.
Campbell returning it.
Get off him. Get off him.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9.
Give it a me
8 officially, so 2nd and 2. Jones fakes the give.
Run! Throw it away. Why y'all trying to do me like that, man? Y'all thought I didn't have an eyeball? Y'all thought I didn't have an eyeball?
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try to run forward.
Y'all can't see I got the eyeball. Give me my
first down here at about the 40.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Throw it away.
Wisely will throw that one away.
I got the
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Play. You ain't going to get them all. You can't Jameis Winston. You can't Jameis Winston.
He stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, gonna make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Flushed out right.
Y'all better worry about young Ingram. Y'all better worry about young Ingram.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world.
Those
are the strongest of first halves. But for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done. I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it.
Who got the salt? I got
catch good for only a couple.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling.
Get some of that.
To an okay gain.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Nicholson, he finds his man, complete. It's Beal.
Oh,
and he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
It's it.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On 3rd in short. They'll try and pick it up through the air. They're powering through at the 35. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Leonard Williams just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. Looking to throw on second down. Nicholson, he finds his man. Complete. That's Beal.
Kill him.
A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down. To throw on third down. Nicholson.
Let me get that dog. You thought I wasn't there? I was always.
Let me juke. And the Giants are going to get it back here just past the 35. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the...
I'm just about to start using the one still. It's time to run. It's time to run.
Didn't get it done there.
Got the gun.
And oh, his first carry, he loses the football.
Got donut. Ooh, a little fat. No donut.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. He'll buy some time right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man.
His body is
And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Barkley a first down and more. And he takes it all the way down to the 22.
Deactivated, gentlemen.
155 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Jones. Flush to his right. And he's got his man in stride.
Get him tapped.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Get out my way. Touchdown.
For a Giant touchdown.
Hey, get out of here if you don't want
Number
to
8 on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
I didn't want your dope down.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Get your donut. Still got plenty of time to put this whooping
After
down.
the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27.
You better stop running away
past the
from
35, so pretty good starting field position. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the
What?
broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, Well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. This will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's brought down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on all their throws.
Go. No.
This game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, everyone really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He's set.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Lorenzo Carter, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
Hold on. He's not doing it.
Good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
We're going to lose some good men on this
defense. 2 minutes remaining.
We're going to see it through.
Has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Open man is Samuel, complete.
I'm here. You can have that. I'm here with you, though. You can have that.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Don't try him. Don't try him.
Picked off by Keon Crossan. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 3-yard line.
I'm whipping him, bro. I'm whipping him.
And as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they
keep trying me, girl. They keep trying me.
1, 2, 3. Hard.
Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Sliding out of the pocket. He finds Bolden. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. Campbell making the catch. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
Get him in, tap.
Looking to throw. Jones letting one go deep for the end zone. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Stop it.
And Barkley will try to punch it in.
Get off of him. We getting this touchdown. Gritty.
Touchdown. Saquon Barkley. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Giants could be on their way to 7-1 as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Let me see. Hold on.
No. 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 Stop screaming. Hush. 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 He getting your cup. He getting Baba. He getting Baba.
Go see Nene. 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 Nene got Baba.
There's an ant that has wings. Wait, that's an ant wing? The ant wing. Okay.
I don't think I'll almost touch that.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Let's get some right now. Like Nene. Nene. But Nene. It's red. It's orangey.
Wait a minute. What?
It's orangey ready. Where can you let me push me? Where can you push me? No. Get off that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
No fumbles forced at all today.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27.
Everybody kill it. Everybody kill it.
What'd you say, mister?
You did, though.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost, But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Okay, partner, all right? I think that this has got to be the best game I've seen this secondary play this entire season. Doesn't matter whether they've been in man, zone, they've reacted, communicated, and really made plays on the football.
They absolutely have. And the play on that last deep ball, maybe the best example of it. They've been solid all game long. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
Sorry we had to do y'all
so
like
for the
that,
Giants,
Commanders.
The victory moves them to 7-1 on the year.
And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for Washington, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Sorry, my boy. The Ingram tap. Right in front of my knee. He's drinking this bottle. Y'all better stop trying me. Done for now?
No.
It do taste like a melted bomb pop. Look at the production.
You remember it? Yeah.
Ooh, look at all that release. That boy got a 97 for release now. Y'all done phoned up. Y'all done phoned up. And I know what I went for my lunch to get colder. Why they hitting us up with all these buys? Back to back to back to back to back. Come on, man. We about to smack these boys for the one time. Sorry, y'all. Stop. 31 Goddard, man. We got you, man. How long you talking about? 1 year? We let that boy build up. Oh! Why you always trying to do this, man? Why you always hating on me? See, I'm gonna get straight to it. I'm gonna get straight to it this time. I ain't even about to do all this with you. I ain't doing all this with you, man.